Hello everybody, it is truly amazing Alex here, and today I have for you a 3-high expandable wall. Yeah, so if you don't know what a 3-high expandable wall is, it's fairly self-explanatory. It is simply just a 3-high wall that is infinitely expandable. So, if you see here, you have a little hallway of sorts around here. If I turn around here and flick this lever, you see that the whole thing closes on up quite quickly. And if you flick it again, it all retracts really nice and fast. So, I will strip this down for you, and let's take a look at the redstone behind it. Okay, everybody, I am back for moving all of the unnecessary blocks. And yeah, as you see, it is relatively small, relatively compact. It's not the smallest out there. It's not the most compact out there, but it's not the largest out there. So it's good. This is actually the very first 3-high expandable wall I've ever made. It's in its pure form. I haven't edited it at all. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The dimensions of it are only 4 blocks by 6 blocks by 13 blocks. So yeah, if we do a little non-camera studio mod showcase over here, yeah, looks pretty good. If we pop on over here to show you the opening and closing of it with all the redstone, I'm pretty happy with how fast it is and how fast the opening and closing is. So yeah, the red block here is just the input. The green blocks are all the double extender circuit. We have the blue blocks that are our pistons right here. We have our gray blocks that are a double extender up here, and we have our pink blocks, which is just a extra double extension down here. So yeah, that is the 3-high expandable wall that I've made. I'm going to have a tutorial right now. If you don't want to watch a tutorial, fine with me, but tutorials are cool. I like tutorials, so yeah, let's crack at it. Okay, everybody, I've got the tutorial area set up, and as you see, I'm using a 3-wide version of this door just because it shows that it is expandable, but it's not too much work for me. As I said in the beginning of this video, the design I'm using is 6 by 4 by 13. In this case, because it's 3 wide, it'll be 6 by 6 by 13. Let's get started. So, in my inventory right now is everything that you'll need to build this door. You got the different circuit colors. Don't need these, but easier for me. Redstone stuff, an item for this dropper, some door blocks, and lever to turn your stuff on. So yeah, let's get started on building this. And so off of where you have your piston layout that you've been looking at for the last minute, you have your input, which is in the corner and 3 blocks, or yeah, 3 blocks up. Then you take your messing that up. Take your blue circuit here and put blocks diagonally down to these pistons with redstone torches on their face. Now you have redstone dust on top of those blocks with a repeater, and on the back of this you want to put a redstone torch and a block on top of that redstone torch. Turn these off. Now we can get started with our double extender circuit. So put a block underneath of here with redstone dust on top. Put a block, like a shape like that, up like this, with a 3-tick repeater running into a block, and then a little shape like this all the way down your line. Then put repeaters on all of those, and all of them need to be on 4 ticks. Out of this block, just put your redstone, and this will be extended all the way out that way, as far as you want it to go. Now, take a repeater and put it on 1 tick out of this block, and 1 tick out of that block. Put a block after here with redstone dust, and then run this redstone dust all the way down your line. Then, place a repeater running into this redstone dust, and then repeaters running out this way into blocks as far as your line goes. On top of all these blocks, put redstone torches, blocks on top of those redstone torches, and redstone torches on all top of those blocks, with blocks on top of all those redstone torches. That was a lot of redstone torches and blocks. Okay, so now this is actually quite a bit of your double piston circuit. It is the full extension and most of the retraction. So if I place a block right there, and block there, got that, and that. So, now we need the final extension, or the final retraction, or retraction, whatever that is. Take a repeater out of the output here, on 1 tick, running into a block, with redstone dust beside this block, on top of a block, running into a block with a redstone torch on its face, with a redstone torch there, and a redstone torch there with a block on top of its face, or on top of the redstone torch. Then grab a repeater on top of that block and redstone dust. Underneath here, place a piston with a block of redstone on its face. Now, I can just go like that, I guess, and put a block underneath here with redstone dust on here. I suggest removing this repeater, just so that you can place this redstone torch on this face, placing that. So now, you should have your full double extension and retraction. So as we got here, there we go, perfect. At this point, I suggest putting in some of your door blocks. So I don't suggest putting in the floor, but if you put in the wall, that will be fairly useful, just so that you can do that. So put it like this, 6 wide, and then 3 up. Just like that, just for some comparison, guess. Anyways, now, off of here, put a redstone torch there with a block on its face, and 3 blocks out of here with 3 repeaters running into those repeaters. On the first repeater, 4 ticks, second repeater, 3 ticks, and the last one, 1 tick. On here, just put a redstone torch, and that'll be all good. And yeah, so this will just act as a... Oh, forgot in the last video too. Abogate? Yeah, just so that these extend fast, but don't retract as fast. So now, we have pretty much the whole bottom, most of the bottom, done. We now need to do this top. So, again, grab your door blocks, or wall blocks, sorry, running along this way, and then put your door blocks in like that, and then your wall blocks back in like that. So now, grab your top double extender circuits like this, and put 3 redstone dust up here, with a repeater on 3 ticks, with another block behind it with a redstone dust. Then, put a block with the redstone dust, and underneath that block, a repeater, or a redstone torch, that would turn on. Now, put a torch on top of that block, and then a torch like that, and then run blocks all along here with redstone dust, put a block here, and a block here, and a block here, put a repeater on 4 ticks and a repeater on 1 tick, or 3 ticks. Sorry about that. Right there, and then just, yeah, sorry. And then off of here, put a redstone torch running into a block with a 3-tick repeater on its face, or on top of it, with a piston, which makes your monostable out here. Put 2 blocks with 2 repeaters on top of them, running into a block, and then have those blocks running out across there. So now, if we just grab our lever, making sure it works, there should totally retract. Perfect. Extension, retraction. Right now, grab your door blocks and just pop some blocks there and there, just so that when this is opening and closing, you don't see all these weird gaps in the doorway here. So it'll just make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Now, out of here, this is where the dropper and hopper come in. Put a hopper and a dropper, did that wrong, but right there, with random item in it, and then put a comparator out of that, running into a block, with a redstone torch on there, and if you remove that, it'll all be good. So that is your double extender circuit. And then off of here, on top of this block that you placed up here, put a redstone dust with a running into a block here with a torch, block, torch, block, torch, block. So now, if we take a look at this, I'm gonna get rid of this because that is getting on my nerves. If we try this now, that should be there. Then undo it, and there we go. We have those blocks there with the extension perfect. Now the last thing we need to do is with your pink blocks, or just circuit, just put a redstone dust or torch off this other block with a 4-tick repeater running into a block, running into a 4-tick repeater, and a 1-tick repeater running into that block. So now, as you should see, we should have full extension and full retraction. Perfect. So now, just fill in the gaps between everything that you have built. And yeah, there you go. Opening and closing. Perfect. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Greatly appreciated. And if you really love the video, please subscribe. Really helps me out. You know, it's fun. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys later. Okay everybody, I am back, and I have all of the not necessary blocks removed. Oh, that timing though.